You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature.
Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop, and I have a micro bricks. Tiniest building blocks ever. Collect them all. So it looks like 0.6, 0.3, and 0.2 inches from Lowe's or Lowe's. Actual size. That's the actual size. And it's a snake, ages 9 plus. It's from 2014. Anybody know about these? I got this from Five Below. And I'm going to build it right now. The whole thing. Well, I'm going to try. I don't know. Tiny, tiny blocks. Let's see. There's all the pieces. So step one. Ooh. All right, I'll tell you what. I'm not prepared. Let me get a bowl in here, get some steps set aside, and then we'll put it together. All right, so I decided to organize this a little bit just on the tabletop because I have plenty of room here. So basically by size and then a little color variation so I know what each pile is. And I got step one ready. Step one is an easy step. Watch. This, part step 1A, okay? Because each step is multiple steps in the step. So they don't break down each step. So this, as you can see here now, is 2 steps to achieve. And it looks like one going back here. Okay, and then a 3 connecting down the middle. Kind of hold this together. Okay, and then one going longwise here. And then they want these here. See how small they are? And then this one here. And the one that was supposed to go under here that didn't connect. There. Okay, I guess that's that step. Next step now shows this one. Let's see. It shows a 2 right on the end. And then another. Come on, there you go. One of these going this way. Okay. And then on top of that, it looks as though they want this back one here, and then another 2 in the back of that. Oh, I think I had all the pieces laid out already. I didn't use them. And then another piece back here, and then another piece back here. Okay. So that looks like step 1 and 2. So I need to put these back, and I'll get set up for step 3 and 4. All right, so I just noticed too that there was a piece that isn't attached that hangs off the edge, so it doesn't get attached until the next step, which is right now. So you need to kind of put this here and stick that underneath this edge. Like I said, very interesting instructions. You don't normally see things like that. Well, at least not in the stuff that I've done. So now I need to add 2 more small ones here. I'm on step 3, the bottom part of step 3. So now I can kind of look at it and say, all right, I'm good to go. And then there's another layer that sits almost atop of that, but not directly. It's going to overhang again. And then 2, let's see, so I'm right here. It looks like this 2 overhangs as well. So a lot of pieces are overhanging. I guess that gives the shape and dimension of your snake. Okay. Oops. Sorry about that. I think that next step, step 3, is done. So we kind of look like this now. So I could do this step here. You're just putting a piece on top of this. Okay. And then a double here. We're getting there. We're getting there. And then one going this way, so another overhang. And then this here. Okay, looks like there's a lot of pieces for the next step. 2 rows, lots of pieces, but here's where we're at so far. So let me gather these pieces and do step 5. All right, for step 5, yes, I realize now I made a mistake. A simple one. This was just supposed to go here. So if you commented I made a mistake, thank you. I fixed it, and it's not a big deal. So let's move on to the next step. So another big overhang here. They don't really show you where it is, but it looks like it's this way. And then 2, kind of building a little level here. We're building levels. And there's an opening here, okay? And then on top of this now, let's see, there's a 4 in front. I call that a 4. Okay. And then next to that is a 4. I call that a 4. It's got 4 little pegs on it. Okay, I think I got that. And then in the middle of this is a 2. Hold on a second. Let's make sure I got this right here. They want to keep coming off. Okay, let me just do that. Then it looks like there's a 4 back here. And then a 3 here. Centered. And then it looks like this one goes right in the middle. Oh, it's hard to get that in there. All right. So there we go. It is holding together. I'll review it one more time like I did the last step. See if I need to make any fixes. If not, I'll move on to the next step. All right, so here we go, the next step. And I got to tell you, I'm really struggling with their instructions because looking at their picture now, this picture looks different than what we just completed. They show these 2 outer blocks with the pin, but this one in another notch. And there's just no way. That's not going to happen. So I am just going to keep going here, assuming that they have something wrong. Because they show this, then this overhanging, okay, like that. But look, maybe it's just their picture, but this is showed connected to the top of that block, and it's not. Because it's the only way to put this together here to get this important piece here. Okay, so that's what I see. But that does not match their picture for whatever reason. Now that that's done, okay, you take these and you make, this is going to be the snake's tongue. Ooh, look at that. And then these go under here. Looks like by 1 notch. It's like the psss. See? And they'll turn too, so you can make his tongue just right, the way you want it. There you go. That's the way I want it. That's that step. Now on top, well, this little arrow is saying turn the whole piece around now and get the tail. So the tail now looks to be an overhang here, and then another overhang. Then under that is one of these. Then under that is one of these to make his tail. I think I got that. Yeah, so 2 blocks, 1 piece, 1 piece. Now on top now, a bunch more pieces here. Here we go. Let's see. Even here, the picture doesn't look right. So I'm just going to keep going. So I need 2 of these. And it looks like it's covering the whole back area. And it's going to overhang now. And then 2 4s. Ooh, that's wrong. Ooh, hopefully it's easy to take apart. There we go. That way. And then that way. And some singles in here. If I was going to do these, I'd write the instructions different. I make each step its own step. And this looks like it goes in the middle of this. Okay, And then on top of that now looks to be a 4 in the middle, which is going to hold this all together. Okay. Then this one here next to it. And again next to it. And this one's on the outside of that. Okay. There we are so far. Right or wrong, I'm going to keep going. So let me gather the next group of pieces. Quite a few now. We're almost done. And then we'll do these next steps. All right, so I have this next set here close. I just have to push these back a little. They moved. This back a little. Okay, so that's what this next step looks like. Step 8. I got to tell you, you have to really study these instructions because from here, it looks like there's a 3 back there, but if you look super close, there's a little tiny line in there. So that's a 2 and a single row together. But let's just get this first piece in to kind of hold something in place here. Everything's going to move, so I don't understand why they had to lay this out first. And then this goes like this. And these will fit in between and lock in at some point. All right. See the challenge here with these? Now, it looks as though this bottom inner block right here is going to go covered up by this here. And then the same thing on this side. So it's covering 3 blocks in one placement. Except for this one. This one shouldn't have been in there. I'll have to fix that in just a second here. Same thing for this. Whoa, man. I'm losing it. Losing it. There we go. Okay, this one, I'm going to pull this one out. Nothing's connecting to those yet. Then this one needs to come up a little bit. There's got to be an easier way to show all this. There we go. Wow. And then now there's a single in here. Here. And then a double. There's a little single and a double on this side. I think we got it. Okay. And then there's another 4 in the back. Okay, so that kind of looks like that base there. Wow. So the next step is another one right here. And then 2 eyes. These are the snake eyes. Ooh, we get to put the snake eyes in. They're going to go right here. Oh, he's going to look at you now. See? Wee, 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 wee. And then there's some doubles right next to that. I'm kind of just not even paying attention to these instructions anymore. I don't know why. And this goes here. Then on top of that, let me get some pieces here. Let's see. All right, I need to catch up where I was at here. There's a single in front, or a single row in front. And then one going straight back. And a couple of these to go over the eyes. The back corner. Like that. Wow. I can't say I even have this right. But I'm going to leave it. This goes over this. Oh, well, that's definitely wrong. This goes over this. All right. There you go. I finally did it. Okay, now the base. Looks like the little green ones come in handy now. And then a couple threes. So it's 1, 2 green, 1, 2 green. Same thing here. Well, thanks for sticking with me if you've trudged your way through this, because I feel like I've trudged my way through it. Took a little longer than I thought it would take. And let me just see, they don't really show you. Again, I can't believe it. Looks like it's right about here on the base. Aha! See all the extra pieces? These are all extra. I should have given him a third eye, because I feel like my eyes need a third eye to just understand it. There you go. There's my first ever micro Brix. Let's put his tongue out a little bit. Let's separate him here. I know it's probably all gonna fall. I had a feeling. Let's turn this one now. Okay, I'm just leaving it. I'm not gonna mess with it. But I could see someone collecting a bunch of these. There's enough bricks, you could probably extend his tail out even more if you wanted to. I'll hold this up, and I'll hold this up, so you can see the final. And there you go. We bring the box back in here. It is all done. We have a few more of these. I don't know if you want to see them or see me try to trudge through them. If you do, then leave that in the comments, and I'll try to add them into the video queue, we call it. And if you want to see other building type videos, we have a bunch of them. Look in the description for a playlist. Or as always, search our channel. And it took a little bit, but I got through it. And thanks for watching. Later. If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.
thanks for watching.